This statement is being transmitted at the request of the creator of this video. Due to a chaotic month of October, the plant-themed month of EAS scenarios has been pushed back into November. As such, it is being renamed into the month of chaotic evil. Now please enjoy this shorter scenario that acts as the catalyst for all the following scenarios this month.
The current time is 5:29 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here are the observations for Las Vegas and surrounding areas. At 5 a.m. in Las Vegas it was clear, with a temperature of 59 degrees. In Boulder City, skies were partly cloudy with a temperature of 62. For the past couple of days, observations by authorities and the public have been coming in describing what can only be called as mysterious circumstances. The most disturbing of which is the apparent disappearance of the sun from our view, and a full moon, despite no full moon ever being recorded on these dates in recent history. Also, despite the sun disappearing from view, temperatures have not fallen as scientists would have thought. Updates on the situation will be relayed via local news outlets and via local weather radio transmitters such as WXL36, WNG634, WWF31, KXI83, and KQC45.
The clouds are not producing any rain showers here in central Indiana. There's some just to our north through the Chicago area. But the overall weather pattern is very, very active. So that system bypassed us. But the one near Denver, that's bringing some snow to that area. And that is going to be heading our way very quickly and could bring some rain showers into our forecast late tonight. But let's focus on the morning first. Get you out the door on this Tuesday. Not much changes, to be honest with you. From 9 a.m. to the noon hour, we're looking at temperatures that will be in the mid to upper 50s with skies that'll be mostly cloudy. In fact, our high temperature today probably occurs at noon or just after, and then those temperatures will start to fall this evening. We'll talk more about that and that Halloween forecast Lauren mentioned coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Todd, thanks so much. We do have a traffic alert for any drivers right now on the north side of town. Take a look at this, a parking lot here. This is westbound lanes of I-465 at Meridian Street. This is all due to some construction in the westbound lanes as you're approaching Ditch Road. You can see traffic can still get by, but let's take a look at our map and I'll show you this slowdown right here. You can see the red in the westbound lanes between Meridian Street and Ditch Road. Once you get past Ditch Road, things are smooth sailing, so give yourself that extra time if you're traveling along the north side.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled music today to bring you breaking news into this recent string of moonlit darkness. Sources within the University of Colorado have now discovered an old book inside their library. They've had to translate it from an old, nearly extinct to modern humankind language to our own, However, there is a clue as to the nature of this unusual astrological event we are being held hostage by, and it, after translation reads, and I quote, "When the race of bipedal furless apes that dominates a distant land similar in make to our homeland divide, evil will infest their world in the form of the great winged horned horse lady whose domain is the night, to enshroud their world in eternal darkness and not only take over the lands they called home but pin them under her control." End quote. In this radio DJ's opinion, anyone in the sound of my voice should not wait for any governmental warnings or statements to prepare. You should do so now. Gather your supplies because these are dark times we are living in, and who knows what evil beings could attack us. Okay, I just got word from my producers that the Brush High School on 400 West Avenue has now been declared a voluntary shelter location, though due to its lack of a basement, the Morgan County Emergency Management is advising people to go to the Farmers State Bank location for the vault room it is providing. Its location is on the intersection of Edison and Clayton. Though be warned, once these locations are full, they will close, so if you want to shelter there for the duration of this event, you better arrange your supplies fast. Also, I just got a notice sent to me over the wire that around 250 customers from Morgan County Rural Electric Association are now reporting around 250 outages to customers, primarily in the Fort Morgan area. Please remember, as we are in the middle of rush hour, that flashing red stoplights are legally four-way stops, and be careful when traveling.
Civil danger warning for the entire United States and all major territories. This message is being transmitted at the request of NASA. Several days ago, the U.S. found out, much like our allies abroad, that the sun had vanished from our view. New data collected from NASA and our European allies at the European Space Agency have determined that our bright sun has not vanished, as some French people and governmental officials feared, but rather an unknown force is hiding it from Earth's view, replacing it with a moon. In addition to this, the moon is observed everywhere globally at full status, despite that not being physically possible under prior held knowledge. The reasoning for the phenomena is currently still unknown. However, once that cause is found out, it will be relayed via local news and the EAS. Until this situation is resolved, FEMA advises the public to keep homes well lit. Always carry around a light source such as your phone or flashlight, and remember to stock up on batteries and light bulbs, as the conclusion time for this mysterious event is unknown.
Actor riding a dragon.
Thou owest money.
Your one-night stand with a positive pregnancy test. And yes, it's yours. What about something invading your workplace that rocks? It's the Q102 Job Site Invasion. Get 102 wings from Wingstop delivered to your job site just for signing up. It's easy. Go to Q1021.fm under contests and go to the Job Site Invasion tab. The Q102 Job Site Invasion, brought to you by Wingstop on Battlefield at Springfield's Rock Station, Q102.
This message is urgently transmitted at the request of the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma. It has been recently discovered that the jet stream that once was an upper-level jet stream has now become for the time being a low-level jet stream. Due to this, while any severe storms that do develop in the U.S. won't be at peak potential as if it was daytime, if the right conditions to develop for nighttime severe weather, citizens will have to be extra vigilant for the possibility of tornadoes, as tornadoes are more difficult to see at night. Remember, to report severe weather, wait until you can do so in a safe manner and call your local National Weather Service office. To find those numbers, go to weather.gov, click on your county warning area on the map, and scroll to the bottom of your Weather Service office's webpage where the number will be at the left side of the screen.
Tornado emergency for Oshkosh and Lake Winnebago. The National Weather Service in Green Bay has issued a tornado warning for Winnebago and Calumet counties until 3:30 p.m. At 2:55 p.m., trained weather spotters reported a large wedge tornado over the open waters of Green Lake, or 7 miles north of Markesan, moving east-northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: catastrophic tornado. Source: trained weather spotters, in addition to a large debris ball indicated via correlation coefficient radar detection. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter, no matter if it's from the circulating winds or the tornado itself. If you do not get underground, you are putting your life at risk. This extremely deadly tornado will be near downtown Green Lake now, Rush Lake at 3:17, and Fisk around 3:35. Other locations that could be impacted include, but are not limited to, Zion, Whitman Airport, downtown Oshkosh, and the University of Wisconsin at Oshkosh. Precautionary preparedness actions. Take cover now. Move to an underground shelter such as a basement or well-built storm cellar. If you try to find shelter above ground, you will likely not survive this tornado, either from debris or the suction vortices. Tornadoes are more difficult to spot at night. Do not wait to see or hear this tornado. Take cover now.
Good afternoon, as the case would normally be. We here at WSIG-FM are interrupting normal programming during this not normal time in our history to bring you breaking news. Reports are coming in from all over our listening area of the sky turning from its usual black color to a dark night shade of purple or even maroon color in some locations. The exact cause of this is unknown, and we are working on trying to find out the cause from our partners and sources as we speak. We now return you to normal music rotations here on Mount Jackson's home for real country for real people. 96.9 FM.
This is a national emergency. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Please stand by. Please stand by. A designated representative of the U.S. President will be speaking shortly.
Good afternoon, United States citizens. I wish I did not have to speak to you under these circumstances, yet here we are. The following message has been given authorization for transmission by the members of Congress as well as the President. First of all, the President wishes condolences for residents of Oshkosh, Sheboygan, Wisconsin as a result of the powerful tornado that moved through those cities earlier today. However, of more importance to the people of this great nation is the darkness we have been enshrouded under for the past week now, as well as the potential new danger that is rearing its evil head to our land. As you may know by now, the cause of this darkness is from a mysterious outside force. Researchers within NASA as well as top specialists in our great armed forces have uncovered the extent of this darkness. They, as well as the President, have learned that this darkness is caused by a oh shit. There she is, and she's much bigger than those analysts at the Department of Defense projected. Ladies and gentlemen, We must sign up and get to our contingency location faster than thought. Just know that our president is on the way to a heavily secure location, and stay safe, everyone. We will make it through this trial together.